Salutare tuturor, eu sunt Alex. Astăzi voi reacționa la ceva foarte șmecher. Un lucru foarte șmecher și foarte tare și foarte scary. Top 5 Scariest Ghost Sightings Catch on Camera 2016. Nu este un videoclip nou, îmi pare rău pentru cei care așteptau un Top 5 Central nou, dar da, vom pune telefonul, vom pune telefonul aici. Stați puțin. Și vom începe să ne uităm la aceste videoclipuri împreună cu aparatorul meu Eu+băț, care va sta aici să spargă orice din cameră dacă mă sperii. Suntem gata. Au, bățul m-a zgâriat. Să începem!
What's up everyone and welcome to Top 5 Central. Today we'll be taking a look at the top 5 scariest ghost sightings caught on camera. Now yesterday I floated the idea of doing weekly giveaways and you guys demanded that we do it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. To enter this week's giveaway, all you have to do is simply be subscribed to our channel. As well, make sure you leave a comment letting us know you want to be entered in the giveaway. It's super easy, fast, and 100% free, so why not enter? Also, we can get 5,000 likes on this video. I'll post the top 5 scariest YouTuber exploration videos tomorrow. But with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. Haunted Boy. First up, we have a news crew who's pretty much doing an interview with a young boy who believes he's being haunted by one of his friends who died a few years ago. At first, it seems pretty innocent. Everything seems normal until the very end of the video. The boy says he sees the ghost that's been haunting him leaning against a wall. So what the boy does is lean against the wall with the ghost. Completely out of nowhere, you can see the boy just get completely dragged by this ghost. It's almost like the ghost tried to grab him and pull him away. There's really no logical explanation for this video, which is why I just find it haunting.
Watch again as our news crew filmed the second incident similar to the accounts we were given. This time, the boy claims he sees the ghost standing near the wall and goes over to stand next to it. So, is the Martin Street duppy real, or are the events the expert acting of a mischievous child? Kalila Enriquez, CBN News.
Number 4. The Castlefield House.
O, Doamne, aia cu cheile.
At the Castlefield House, located in the UK's Manchester, they have tons of security cameras and surveillance to combat robbers or burglars. But what they managed to capture was anything but a robber. As the video goes on, you slowly see some sort of ghost making a presence. You start seeing chairs moving, file cabinets randomly opening and closing, and a lot of other really odd stuff. It comes to the point where it looks like entire rooms are just being destroyed by whatever is doing this. It's very possible it could have been a ghost.
Clanță, vreau o clanță odată. Yay! Tare! Clanță! Place să dau așa de clanță.
Number 3. The Blockbuster Ghost. The next video we're showcasing is from Blockbuster, which as everyone already knows is a literal ghost town without even needing to be haunted. The craziest things are caught on security cameras, and fortunately in this case, Blockbuster had one. You can see this employee stacking DVDs, and all of a sudden things start randomly flying off shelves, carts are getting pushed, and the employee just starts bugging out. Now, by the end of the recording, you could actually see the employee hauling ass out of there because he knows what's going on.
Nu, ce muzică. O, Doamne, ce fola, GTA 5? Oh, nu, Minecraft-ul meu. Trebuie să merg să-mi iau și... Au.
Number 2, the dollhouse. So what you're about to watch is a clip from a haunted house known as the Dollhouse. On March 20th, 2009, one of the cameras they set up to record the house actually caught what looks to be a ghost of a young boy on camera. The camera is angled down to look at the staircase when all of a sudden you can see the strange transparent young boy at the bottom of the staircase. If you go frame by frame, it looks like he runs up the stairs and that's it. What's even crazier to look at is the fact that they use a few filters to make it stand out more, and it's very clearly a young boy. Number 1, the triangular field. Our final clip comes from a couple known as Tom and Delia Underwood. They were filming at the triangular field in November of 2001 when they seemed to have captured a ghost sighting on camera. You can see almost what looks to be a person walking in the distance, but because it's recorded in 2001, that means the quality is terrible and it's super hard to make out what it is. The people who recorded it are convinced that it's a ghost, and for the most part, that's what the majority of viewers believe. This video went viral and actually ended up making it on TV. It's so real. Let me know in the comments if you believe in ghosts, and if so, do you think that's a ghost or just some sort of weird thing that's not real?
Right there. Look.
Poate era un animal sau un om.
Look. Isn't it the people?
Can't be.
There's nobody.
Not up in the trees.
There's nobody down there no more.
Monkeys, I mean.
There's our list of the top 5 scariest ghost sightings caught on camera. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to drop a like down below and subscribe so you can stay notified when I re-upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.
Și da, haideți să încercăm. Top 5 scariest creatures caught on camera. Primul de aici, acum o zi, deci a fost pus chiar ieri. E nou, deci
What's up,
acum
everyone,
toată
and
lumea
welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 scariest creatures caught on camera. Now, there's been a lot of really creepy stuff caught on video, and I thought you guys would enjoy a countdown of the scariest creatures. So if you do go on to enjoy this, make sure to drop a like. Let's see if we can smash 5,000 likes on this video, and if we can get that, I'll do my scariest moments on Twitch sometime soon. But with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. Okay, so let's be honest real quick. There's nothing creepier than a low-quality YouTube clip, especially one shot in night vision from way back in 2008. In fact, this one might be scarier than normal because everyone can agree that there's definitely something out in the dark, but no one can actually agree what it is. Anyways, though, everything starts when the two guys decide to walk through the woods at night and they hear a weird rustling noise in the grass. Now, if that was me, I would have gone straight in the opposite direction, but they decide to walk towards it, which turns out to be an absolutely terrible idea. Lying in the grass is a weird pale creature with a huge head and human-like features. From what you can see, it obviously doesn't want to be seen, though, because just as the guys get close enough to see it, the next thing we see are the guys running for their lives through the grass, trying to get away from whatever was chasing them. Anyways, after scrolling through the comments for like 10 minutes, some people have claimed it's a fallen angel that lost its wings, while others think it's the legendary chupacabra. The most popular idea, however, seems to be that it's actually a rake, but if you ask me, what really matters is that it's downright terrifying.
Normativ, ja, questi sono dei suoni. Ho parlato con questi dei suoni. Questi coglioni che sì, tia. Ascolta. Mi sentono? Va, corre fuori, tia, va!
Number 4. What do you do if you're driving down a dark country road and you see a creepy woman in a long white dress shuffling towards you? Well, if we said drive away as fast as you possibly can, congratulations, you're smarter than the guys in this video. Basically, the two men had apparently heard reports of a monster in the area, so they had the crazy idea to track it down. The good news is they definitely found what they were looking for, but things didn't go exactly how they expected. I mean, to be honest, at first the creature looks kind of harmless. In fact, it almost looks like it needs help. Like in the video, you can see it's limping along as if it's in pain, and it seems to be trying to get the people in the car to save it. With that said, the closer it gets, the more it looks like something is really wrong, and that's confirmed when they try to drive away. Instead of just following at a distance and watching them, the creature runs as fast as it can towards them, almost like it's about to dive on the car. I mean, I have to admit, this video is literally nightmare fuel, and evidence that if you ever see something terrifying by the side of the road, it's probably best to leave it alone instead of just trying to hunt it down.
Trap remix. O Lucas zona pura. Dar cine vorbește ăsta? Nu înțeleg, țipă de la ceva și... Deci că ar sta sub apă într-o catastrofă super ciudată. Ce bine îmi pare că plecași tu, băbuță din videoclip.
Number 3. There's a reason that so many sci-fi and horror movies use sea creatures as inspiration, and that's because we actually know more about space than we do about our own seas. Like, so much of the ocean is unexplored that we basically know next to nothing about what lives there, and judging by this next creature, that might actually be a good thing. Like, seriously, forget Jaws. These giant squids might be the scariest thing you could ever run into at the beach, and they live in almost every ocean in the world. The magna pinna squid floats at around 2 to 3 kilometers underwater, and they're basically the closest thing we have to an alien on Earth. Even crazier, we know pretty much nothing about them, because only around 12 have ever been photographed or recorded. However, what we do know is that their tentacles can reach 23 feet long, and since we haven't been able to properly study them, they could easily reach even longer. Honestly, I don't know about you, but sometimes I think the deep sea is better off unexplored, because invading the homes of these giant monsters seem like a horror movie waiting to happen in real life. Number 2. So most legends about giant creatures living in lakes are kind of harmless, and some of them are even so ridiculous it's funny. However, the Iceland worm monster isn't like your water horse or friendly Scottish Loch Ness monster. Instead, it's the kind of thing you probably want to avoid at all costs. To give some context, the creature is meant to be around 200 feet long, which is the same length as a soccer field, but some even say it's as long as the lake it lives in. Not only that, but it was seen for the first time in 1345 and was last seen in 2012, so either it could live for over 700 years or there's a whole family swimming around under the surface. Either way, to be honest, I'm not sure which could be worse, as both options seem scary as hell. Now as for how it looks, if you decide to go searching for it, it shouldn't be hard to spot, as it's said to look like a giant snake covered in humps. With that said though, if you decide to spend your weekend monster hunting, I would recommend investing in a good pair of binoculars and staying as far away from the water as you can, because these are terrifying.
Ce chestie. Da, ce face? Sparge prin gheață chestii sau... Capul arată foarte editat.
Number 1. Everyone knows Bigfoot might be the most famous mysterious creature of all time, and a lot of pop culture makes him seem almost kinda cool. However, watching this video, he really doesn't look like someone you would want to be friends with. Like, not only is he strong enough to kill pretty much anyone with his bare hands, but some reports say he has glowing red eyes and stands about 7 feet tall. As if that wasn't enough, though, he apparently carries around with him some sort of glowing orb, and absolutely no one knows what it does. So like I said, Bigfoot is pretty famous for being an urban legend, so there's still a ton of doubt over whether he's actually real or not. With that said, the footage in this video is actually pretty difficult to prove wrong because of his huge limbs and the way his face contorts when he's seen. According to most experts, it's almost impossible for this to be a mask or a costume because it would be way too big, heavy, and able to move in the way it does. Even so, I'm not completely convinced, but I'd really love to hear your thoughts about whether you think this is real in the comments below. As far as the Chupacabra, Bigfoot, and angels go, do you believe in this stuff or not? Like I said earlier, let's try to get a conversation going about that in the comments.
Băț! Ajută-mă, Băț! Cred că acesta a fost videoclipul de astăzi. Eu am fost Alex și vă salut.
I would recommend investing in a good pair of binoculars and staying as far away from the water as you can because these are terrifying.
Bye bye! Peace!